People think Yamcha is a meme because of this moment and his fall off afterwards in Z, but when you watch OG Dragon Ball all the way through, you'll realize why people see this guy as a loser. And even in universe, by the end of OG Dragon Ball, before this even happened, Bulma, his own girlfriend, was feeling bad for how lame and loser he was. You see, OG Yamcha has actually been in the game longer than Krillin. He showed up in the very, very, very first arc, the very first search for Dragon Ball, and he was really cool. He had this wolf gang fist, and he wasn't stronger than Goku, but he was able to like knock Goku over. And then he became an off and on companion, mostly on for like the rest of the series. But he just has this incredible ability to snatch feet from the jaws of victory every single time. And the thing about Yamcha is we understand when Yamcha can't go with like the main villain of the arc. So when Tien came and he was the main villain, Yamcha got his butt whooped and got injured, but he put up a decent fight. But Yamcha increasingly became a guy who was so low that he would lose to not the final boss, not the even second or third most powerful antagonist in the arc, but like a middling basic loser. Like when they went and they were searching for the Dragon Balls, I think that was after the Red Ribbon Army arc, and they met Baba the Fortune Teller for the first time, and they had to fight a gauntlet of enemies in order to get her to cooperate and show them the location of the last Dragon Ball. He was fighting like some generic mummy dude, and yeah, it was like a strong mummy in universe or whatever. But it was like, the guy just looked lame. He was like covered in toilet paper. He gave Goku some trouble, so yes, he was strong, but it's just like losing to a guy and having a whole protracted fight scene only to lose like that was lame. And he was also struggling against the invisible guy before that too. They had to find a creative way to help Yamcha beat that guy. Then in the final world tournament, the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, Yamcha's coming out super strong, and it's just like this weird old, like middle-aged guy with a cane. But actually, it turned out that that guy was taken over by Kami, who is like the other part of like the main villain of that arc, Piccolo. But still, so it made sense that Yamcha would lose, but it was still just such a hard loss. And I feel like Krillin got to look good against Piccolo Jr., like the actual antagonist, but Yamcha just kind of got whooped. And he showed off a cool ability in that arc that never got shown again either. And then now we get to this moment in Z. Oh wait, but before that, in Dragon Ball, in that last fight, even Bulma was like, dang, Yamcha is so unlucky, I feel bad for him. And Yamcha was getting brutally clowned. Like, Kami was having so much fun bullying Yamcha, making him look like a complete joke and shattering his confidence too. And Bulma felt bad for him. And Bulma was the girlfriend who was literally trying to cheat on Yamcha every single chance she got. Like, she was going. Characters were calling her out, and she was telling them, shut the fuck up.